guys, me, Santiago. Today, before I say anything, I just want to say that all of this stuff is true. By the way, I have my mom here. All of this stuff is true. Everything, just promise me everything I tell you is true. So, I went online, and I found some few facts I didn't know, conspiracy theories. And one of them actually got three. One of them is about the Titanic, one about his death, and one of them is about the government. Okay, so the first one is the government. So basically, there's been a trend going on where YouTubers and famous Instagram people and famous people are taking pictures of them then and now. Now they're doing that because they want to hack into your brain so they can wipe out or maybe wipe in memories from the future, memories you didn't know. But they have to do this, like let's say they wipe in a memory of you with a different people of your family, like a different family in you. But they have to do that when you're not around with your family, for they can shut on the memory, and then they can think, and then your real family, and then the person will think that's not my family, and basically they're just doing that transfer. They can get a full face scan and hack into your brain. I don't know how they're gonna hack into your brain. I'm pretty sure it's just a typo, right, Mom? Pretty sure it's just a typo. I don't know. But the second thing is that apparently when you apparently when you die, half of your spirit dies, but the other one creates a new body. So basically anybody could been dead, but it's a different person. Like, you're not let's say I die right now. I die. And so half of my spirit dies and half of my spirit becomes someone else. So you don't know, so you basically become someone else. You don't know, let's say I didn't know my mother because I died and some of my spirit went to another person. Not necessarily another person, it became another person. You know what I mean? And that spirit basically goes into another person that it's going to become your mom, and your new mom. And every memory is wiped out. And then new memories will come in. So basically, there's that. Mom, don't say that like you. That's true.
I'm gonna give you my face. Ready?
Mom, this is all true. Trust me, this is all true.
It's called a conspiracy theory because it hasn't been proven. So I want to think, unless it's been proven, I'm going to keep saying it's a theory.
Okay, yes, she is right. It is a theory, but still, I would like to think it is true. And another thing is the Titanic. This one is actually true because I searched up on the web, and another conspiracy theory is it's not really a theory, it's really true. And a fourth one, I think I can talk it out for but basically there's four things I have to tell you. Facts. 2 are conspiracy theories, the rest are facts. So this fact is, I actually searched it up. I looked for some pictures and it was actually true. So apparently the Titanic is not really what you think. The real ship is not really called Titanic. It's called the Olympic. Now the Olympic is there's 2 ships, the Titanic, which is not really called the Titanic, and the Olympic, which is actually called the Olympic. And the Olympic got damaged 2 times. Not 1 time, not 3 times, but 2 times. 2 times, and so they took apart parts of the Titanic and put it into the Olympic. That's why when you search up Titanic and Olympic, they look so similar because they took pieces of the Titanic and put it into the Olympic. You know what I'm saying? But some things are different from the Titanic and Olympic because it's not like and it's not like they're twins. I mean, like that means there'll be two Titanics. I mean, the thing won't be Olympic because it doesn't look like the ship. Anyways, there's that. And how everybody knows about that, I think this is why, because I forgot his name, but some person just scuba dived all the way down to find the Titanic, I think. But apparently they found another ship and it put MP. Why would they have MP? Olympic.
Well, I believe there was 2 sister ships.
Oh yeah, there was 2 sister ships.
Yeah, and I don't know which one came first. I think the Olympic came first, or maybe the Titanic, but I think it was the Olympic. But there's 2 sister ships because they did look very similar.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, one of them sank. Now, what I heard is this. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. Who knows? But the legend says, or the story says, that according to what I heard, the builder of the Titanic, person in charge of building the Titanic, or the one that gave the money to create the Titanic, said that this was going to be the most biggest, strongest ship, and that nothing could make it sink. And I think he said, I want to say he said not even God. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me. But I think. And so now people think that maybe that's why it happened. Because he kind of jinxed himself. He's like, my ship is so strong it never sink.
So he was basically bragging about it. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And so a couple days later, the Titanic sunk. Just saying. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, yes, she is right. But and can you tell us how the Olympic?
I believe that the Olympic did not sink. I just think actually, I don't know much about the Olympic, to be honest.
It did sink.
Oh, it did sink?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
As I was telling you in my thing, some person, he actually went scuba diving down to find the Titanic, and basically he found an MP. I'll show you a picture of this on Surge. I think I can on Safari. I think I can find it. But he found a picture of MP, and so Olympic, duh. So it did sink.
Well, no, I don't know much about the Olympic.
I guess we'll search.
But I do know that there was 2 Titanic ships, because they were made by the same architect. They were designed by the same architect. They were built by the same company, I think, but they were very similar. But one came first, and then the other. I don't know which one was which, but those ships sinking, the ship sinkings are really, really interesting. There's a couple of them that are still halfway sunk and halfway not. There's a few that you can actually go there and the ship is halfway in the water, and they can't move them because it takes lots of people, money, time. Just a few years ago, the Concordia sunk, and it was, I think, in the sea for about a year or 2 years, I think. Just sitting there. Can you imagine going into that thing probably all the rotting wood and whatnot. Well, anyways, they had to take apart the ship piece by piece. So they had to like saw the certain parts, and then some of the big rigs would come and tow the pieces away, and then pretty much got scrapped in the end. But it came out in the news because it was such a big deal where when they did that. But the Concordia was another beautiful ship, another beautiful one. There's this one ship that is, I don't know how old the ship is. I believe it's from I want to say the 1600s. It's an old ship, and it sunk. But by the time it was sinking, it was able to go kind of to shore, but not close enough. So it did sink. But if you go to that area, you can kind of see the ship, and it's like very like almost to the shore. So it's like right underneath the water.
So basically you can actually kind of like walk up to it.
Yeah, you can walk up to it. It is covered in water, but you can see, you can see a little because it's not covered deep inside. Can you actually kind of see inside?
Yeah. Dang.
And if you had a drone, you could probably fly that thing over the water. You could see the whole thing.
Dang. But actually, I actually saw this video that someone actually pulled up the Titanic, and some of the investigators actually went inside the ship. It was crazy. The tables and the chairs were just like everywhere. It was.
Well, they only brought up a piece of it, not the whole thing.
Yeah, because it did snap in half, but yeah, it did, right? Yeah, it did.
Snapped in half, but not really in half, but kind of in half. But they were able to bring up a piece of it, and I was able to go to the exposition where they did a huge display at the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry back in, I want to say 2000 maybe, and I was able to go, and it was really cool because they had a huge amount of artifacts that they were able to recover, from plates, silverware, they had clothes, they had luggage, they had women's brushes and things like that. They had, and then the big piece was a huge slab of the actual ship, and they had a part where they had water running down, and it was the same temperature as what it was supposedly that night of the sinking of the Titanic, and it was freezing.
Wait, you actually got to feel it?
Yeah.
Dang. So yeah. Wow. That was crazy.
Yep, it was pretty cool.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I promised I will say 4, but maybe the next video I'll tell the rest. But anyways, I hope because we just got to our house. So see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe. Comment down below if you thought that was crazy. And bye.